Hey guys, what's up? Real quick, I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but it's time to get right back at sewing for a profit. And honestly, this is probably an actual good time to pick things back up because this is the part where a lot of people get stuck. If you don't know who you're selling your bags to, your pricing, your marketing, and your sales are gonna be all over the place. We've talked about this before. In this video, I'm going to show you 8 ways on how to find your target market. And you're probably going to like number 4, number 5, and you're definitely going to like number 8. Because truth be told, number 8, sometimes people don't even think about it. Hey guys, what's going on? This is PQF Academy and this is Sewing for a Profit. Today, I'm going to help you stop guessing who your bags are for and start helping you get clear understanding on who your actual customer is. If you don't know who you're sewing for, everything feels off. Your pricing feels off, your marketing feels off, your sales feel off. But clarity fixes that. Number 1, start with yourself first. Why did you make this bag? What problem were you trying to solve? A lot of the times, your very first customer is you. But once you get past that, now you need real world feedback. Number 2, look at who already bought. If you've already sold a few bags, I want you to look at those people. Who are they? Why did they buy? Now, let me say this because this is very important. A lot of your first sales may have came from friends, family, and coworkers. And let's be real. Sometimes they're only buying to support you, not because they're at your actual target market. That's normal. That's not a bad thing. But here's what you want to pay attention to. Who actually used the bag? Who came back and said they loved it? Who asked for another one? And who did not need convincing? Support would get you started, but the behavior tells you who your real customer is. Number 3, study similar brands. Let's look at people who already have an audience. Look at similar brands. Who follows them? What do they like? What do they complain about? You're not starting from scratch. You're studying patterns. Number 4, pay attention to complaints. This one is big. People will tell you what they want through what they complain about. The bag was too small. The bag looked too cheap. It falls apart. No pockets. Complaints are an opportunity. That's where number 3 comes into play when you're studying similar brands. Number 5, watch where money is going. People will tell you what they value with their wallet. Where are they shopping? What are they comfortable spending? That tells you your market level. Remember, this goes back to number 3. Number 6, focus on lifestyle. Don't just say women between the ages of 25 and 40. Say busy moms, working professionals, travelers, minimalists. Lifestyle drives buying decisions. Number 7, test and adjust. You don't find your target market once, you refine it. Post your bags, show your work, watch who engages, watch who buys. Your market will always reveal itself. Number 8, this is my personal favorite. You go where they are. Trade shows, vendor events. The people that you are looking for are going to be there. You can go to these places and study people. I always say this. Your very first time going to one, don't go to sell. Go to actually study. Because especially if you go to these events that are our annual events, they're typically going to have these events again the following year. So what you would do is actually go there and actually look around and see what's being sold. If you look around and see what's being sold, okay, this person is selling these types of bags, this person is selling these types of bags, people are buying these bags. What can I do to bring my bags in here and make them unique and have people come to my table? Now, when you go the second year and you are actually a vendor, this is the things you should be watching for. Who walks up to your table? What do they pick up first? What do they ask you? What do they ignore? Online, people are going to tell you what they like, but in person, they actually show you what they value. That's your market. You can learn one day at a vendor event than weeks guessing online. If you don't remember nothing else today, I want you to remember this. You don't need everyone to like your bags. You need the right people to understand them. In the next video, we're going to be talking about margins and how to make sure your pricing actually supports your business. Hey, if you liked today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it out to your friends. And as always, thank you for tuning into Sewing with a Profit.